Colin Kaepernick with his tryout in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now what? That's the question. Now what happens? The Raiders have Derek Carr. By the way, I was saying yesterday it's Derek Carr's team and the contract shows it. Do you know the contract offers no guaranteed money for Derek Carr after 2022?
That's not good for Derek Carr.
So there's even, and the reason why I was reading about that in particular yesterday is, could Kaepernick be potentially at age 34? I doubt it. A guy that they view as a long-term option in case he can blossom into it. There's a lot of conversation about it. Or is he the guy to make sure that the season can get to where it can go based on the roster that's built there? As you know, I've chosen the Raiders this month, many months removed from the kickoff of the season. I chose the Raiders to win this very deep division. I did that last month, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken.
You did. I was bold.
So, what now? Like, what? You got Nick Mullins there, and you got Jared Stidham there, and Kaepernick, I would think, is an upgrade. The 29-year-old version of him. What about the 34-year-old version of him? We need to know what he looks like. So let's ask the coach. Josh McDaniels, everybody. This is what he had to say when asked about the workout. And listen for one of the phrases that pays here on the program. Should I set up one of the phrases that pays in advance?
Sure.
Should I do that? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
As Mike McDaniel knows, before we hear from McDaniels, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, I told him the 3 favorite coaching cliches of the Rich Eisen Show are, it is what it is, which is just a way for everyone to explain, like, this is the situation. You don't have to get deeper into the situation. You go ahead, it is what it is. Also, there is, I don't have a crystal ball. How's it going to work out, Coach? What are you going to do if such and such things happens? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, please. Okay? And then the third thing is you can control only what you can control, folks. That's it. All right? I tell my guys that all the time. Just lock out all the noise, which is kind of a distant cousin of control what you can control. I tell my guys, lock it all out. Just control what you control, which is another way of saying do your job, I would think, right? But that gets substituted at this very time of the year in case there are holdouts, normally. Like, for instance, hey, Cliff Kingsbury, what's going on with Kyler Murray? Why isn't he here? I'm only talking about the guys who are here today. That's where you can skate. You don't delve into all that stuff about why there might be a holdout. But McDaniels just went next level, using one of these cliches to skirt the issue of giving details about this workout. It's all we want are details. Just give me details, Josh. Roll it.
Just by a standard procedure, we won't only talk about the people that are on our team. I mean, Dave and his staff have worked out tons of guys, this spring, and we really don't make comments about the evaluations that we made or, what they look like, what they didn't look like, strengths and weaknesses, those kind of things. They're kind of, private, obviously, for us as we look at things to try to make decisions to make the team better. And if players are added to the team, then obviously we'll talk about them at that point. But, I respect the question 100%. I understand, but that's kind of what we'll stick to.
Why did you want to bring him in for a workout?
We brought in tons of people.
It's not just
for
him,
workouts.
it's a bunch of people.
And if there's an opportunity to improve the team, we said it from day one that we would look at every opportunity. And, he's not the first player that we looked at, not the last one. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come in and out of this building, and
it's a lot of people.
Have an opportunity to make an impression. And like I said, the evaluations we make are kind of private for us. And if we make a decision to add somebody to the team, then we'll do it.
Okay, a couple things here. First things first, just the visual of it. Is he pulling a Nick Saban, putting an official drink of the organization on the podium?
Well, there wasn't enough tapping
There was not
of the podium.
No podium tapping, no ites.
Not enough ites.
Not ites.
I mean, Josh is not from the South,
Right.
obviously. But
Okay. That's one thing to put it right there. Yeah, he's not telling us anything.
No, of course not.
He could say he looked really good. He could tell us what he looked like.
Guess,
but he's just like, I'm only talking about the guys who are here on our team.
On the roster.
If we add somebody, we'll talk about him. And in terms of that, we talked about, so why give him a workout? Well, we work out a lot of guys.
We work out a lot of guys.
Yeah, just The other guys that we worked out just haven't been blackballed from the league for 5 years. That's why he said he respected the question, which is good. Belichick does that every now and then, right? Like, I understand why you're asking it. Because if you went full Belichick, if you went full Belichick doesn't use the cliches. He doesn't need to go to the cliches. He just shuts it down.
No, like yesterday, like you said, like what plays?
Minicamp plays.
Minicamp plays.
What are you going for the World Series for, Earl? Effing up World Series?
Like what plays?
Minicamp plays?
What plays? So, Josh is the evolution of the
ask
Belichick.
me the question. I'll tell you how Belichick would handle it. Go for
Rich,
it.
how would Belichick answer this?
No. Just ask me the question. We're role-playing, Chris. We're role-playing. Ask me the question.
You were mixing around.
I
You went to that
understand. Maybe I
famous
wasn't
Earl Weaver
clear.
thing.
Let's role-play, Chris. Go for it. Ask me the question.
The Kaepernick question or the play calling
Kaepernick question.
Hey, Rich, why would you work out?
I'm not
Kaepernick?
rich. I'm not. If you're gonna let's come on.
I didn't get the proper sides in the email. Okay,
Improv, baby.
I didn't get the proper sides.
It's improv.
Hey, Josh,
yes.
how did Kaepernick? We're talking about McDaniels.
No, I am playing Belichick. You ask me the question as if I am Bill. The same question that was just asked to Josh. Go.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
How did Kaepernick look in the workout? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
We don't talk about those things here.
but you had him in here, right? He worked out.
Well, we have a bunch of guys in here.
Why would you need to work out a quarterback if you already have some on the roster?
We're always looking to improve the team, but if we, we'll keep you up to date on information you need to know.
What are the chances he, gets signed at some point in the future?
Oh, I just don't really have anything to say about it.
Then why would you have him come in for a workout, at all?
Well, I'm not talking about our workouts. We don't do that here. And scene. Yeah.
I have no explanation for what
There you
happened.
go.
I mean, we eventually got where we were going.
So he doesn't have a crystal ball, McDaniels. But I've got a magic 8-ball. Here we go.
Nice. We need some
Magic 8-ball.
We need some
Will-
8-ball music.
I was just about
Play
to
the
say
Scarface theme.
Will
Play the
the Raiders sign Kaepernick? It says, hold on a minute, there's a bubble situation here. I shook it too damn hard. Ask again later. Ask again later. This thing, huh?
Gosh.
This thing.
Like later in a couple
The
minutes.
8-ball doesn't
an
have a crystal.
hour.
The 8-ball just said it doesn't have a crystal ball. Ask again later. I don't have a crystal ball.
What are you asking me for?
We have a magic 8-ball where the only answers are the cliches. Oh, can we get that made? Who makes these things?
So, as soon as you put it out there, someone's going to send us one. So
We could probably take it apart and put it back together.
I don't know. That's like octopus
a lot
ink
of
in there.
liquid in
Man.
We
I
should
think you
get one of these things where the only answers are the coaching cliches. Oh, man.
somebody make that for
And
us.
then you know what we should do?
Come
We
on,
should- we
Hasbro.
should-
Is it a Hasbro thing?
we
I'm just
should
throwing it
set-
out.
Once we get it made,
Yeah.
our prototype, we get 32 made and send it to every team.
That's right.
and then every presser.
With our logo on it.
Right.
And we have it sitting like a Gatorade bottle. We just have it sitting there at
Why
the
are we
table.
giving away
It's
these ideas for
Mattel.
free?
It's Mattel. It's the. It's
they
Mattel.
have an office building
They're
right down the street.
Let's go.
I'm after work. Let's
You
let's
got
wait till
plans. You now have plans.
Let's wait till Tuesday because they're probably because it's the weekend and then Monday they won't be there.
Now you're
So
busy.
like Tuesday, we'll have enough time to drop something.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.